Hi, I'm Dark Shades, and today's topic is what is stopping you from reaching your full potential? Now, we'll make up a lot of excuses along the way, and we'll blame our past, we'll blame mistakes that we've made, we'll blame where we're living, our environment, what we don't have from what we do. We'll find some excuse. That is called self-sabotage. I don't know if you realise that. I don't know if you realise that by making excuses for why you're not successful, you're sabotaging your life and you're sabotaging your success. Most of us have goals, and what keeps us from meeting our goals and why some are more successful than others is what we're telling ourselves. Some of us will have goals and we have it on our list to do for years and years and years. I have every year, every New Year's Eve, I write a list of to-dos. Well, not even to-dos. I write down a list of everything I must accomplish by the following year. And I write it on a yellow paper and I put it in the Bible. And I have a list on a red paper of all the things I don't want to happen, and I destroy that. So, even subconsciously, by writing down all the things I want to happen, it usually happens. I don't even have to look at that paper. By the end of the year, I'll think, bloody hell, I've accomplished all of that. So, what you need to do is, what you're doing, so I should say, you're preventing yourself from meeting your goals by the messages you send to yourself. You might not even realise that you're doing it. And you might have the most realistic goals in the world, but if you engage in self-sabotage, you're not going to meet them. Self-sabotage can prevent you from getting where you want to go and who you want to be. Did you realise that? And you know what you're saying to yourself? You are saying, if only. If only I hadn't broken up with that person. If only I hadn't sold the house. If only that person had stayed with me. If only I hadn't left that job. If only I'd stood up for myself. You're having all these if only messages, and you can't do nothing about them. We often play the if only game about things we can't control and what we wish were different. And that is wasted energy, and it's negative energy. If only my parents had stayed together. If only I was more talented. If only my partner could change. If only I'd stuck it out. It doesn't make a difference. You left because there was a reason. Whether your parents stay together or not, it should not impact you in the now, in the present. You are now in control of your destiny. So don't make excuses. When you make if only excuses and they involve things you cannot do anything about, it keeps you in neutral. You know, like a car. If you're not, you won't go anywhere while it's in neutral. It's not going to go until you press the clutch and put the car in gear, and then off you go. You accelerate and off you go. But if you don't put those actions in place, the car stands still. And that's like you. When you're using those if only messages, it's like you're in neutral. You're not going anywhere. If anything, you're probably reversing. So if only thoughts are demotivating, they build resentment and they make you have a destructive pattern. And why they build resentment is because when you're saying if only, if only, if only, you're assuming you know the world is your enemy and everybody's against you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You need to change the record, change your wording, accept what's done is done. Say to yourself, I can't undo my past, but I can influence my future. Turn your if onlys into Obama, I can. And then turn your I can into a mindset, I will. And you'll be surprised, if you have that mindset, how things can change. So don't be afraid of your thoughts. Don't suppress your thoughts. They are so important and they're a part of you. You know, you can be with nice people, like my mum says. You don't bring every nice person to your house. They're like dogs. You don't bring every dog into your house. And it's a similar thing. She didn't kind of say it like that, but that's the gist of it. So you can be with something nice, but if it ain't clicking, it's no point. You're not going to be happy. It's going to be like hard work. It's going to be an uphill struggle. So even if somebody's nice, you've got to build up the courage and tell them it's not working. Okay? And just bite the bullet. But when you suppress your thoughts, you're convincing yourself that your thoughts have no validity. You eventually decide that it doesn't make sense, your thoughts don't make sense, and it's not important. When it is, your thoughts are important. Well, your positive thoughts are, the thoughts that affect you, the thoughts that you feel are good for you are important. And the more you battle with the thoughts, the more you deny yourself the opportunity to work through them, and the more you keep yourself locked into a negative pattern. So, I suggest you acknowledge your thoughts, you face them, e.g., I'm not happy anymore. It's because I believe I made the wrong choice and I feel embarrassed to admit it. I'll come out on the other side by being honest and thoughtful. I'm sure I will, and I'll be all right. So you are acknowledging the thought, you're acknowledging that you made a mistake, if that person is a mistake, and obviously it is if you don't feel comfortable. But you're working through that. You're not denying it and you're not suppressing it. Self-sabotage comes by not accepting who you are and by thinking negatively of your past conditions and experiences. There is no need to do that. Just accept who you are, your thoughts, and you will create a new beginning for yourself. So I wish you luck with that. So goodbye, sabotage, and hello, opportunity. That's all for now. This is Dark Shades.